Hey guys, it's Masa here, and I'm shooting this video. This is December 9th, 2023, and I got the chance to attend this GRMN YARIS owner special meeting. This has happened in Fuji test course that Toyota facilitates in Fuji, right next to the Woven City in Susono, Shizuoka. And unfortunately, due to the classified information that's can be visible in that test course, I cannot show you the full entire footage of what exactly happened at this event. So I'm just gonna briefly talk to you guys what I experienced a couple of hours ago. We went to this Fuji test facility that Toyota has located in Susono, Shizuoka Prefecture. Here's two parts that we did, basically two activities. One will be experiencing GRMN YARIS capabilities in a low mu situation, which is equivalent of a rainy day roads / snowy roads. And another one will be driving on a toge style test course. They call it a Sector 3 test course facility by pro testers, and also driving a track with a guide with it. In my case, in the morning session, I did actually drove a GRMN YARIS through a low mu road situation. Well, we did a one skip pad, and also we did a low watt, like a very wet road situation. And also another one will be testing a YARIS Cup car. Both of them were really fun. I get to experience how the GR YARIS could handle in extreme speed, even in wet, which I was surprised how the car grips so phenomenally in going over really tight corners with that speed. And also I get to experience the limitation of the GRMN YARIS on a very low, very wet skip pad, which was very fun and very difficult to go all around the loop without going spun out. Initial feedback from the car is really, like, you can tell it's really easy, but just keeping that, but sometimes it's easy because the car going sideways, but constantly going around in circles is really difficult. And then another low mu skip pad is another difficult part as well. So there's two different kinds of low mu roads. One of them will be 0.2 and 0.3, and just going lane change in those two roads is just so difficult. And I almost spun out once, but I did manage to drive it. But the test drivers that took me to these skip pads were like very, I mean, obviously they're test drivers, and they're called a sugoude, which means like very talented and very capable of driving those kind of cars in a very high limit situation. And their instructors were really nice, and they really could guide me really well in a short time. That, and also I get to experience this thing called personalized program, which is a program that for the GRMN YARIS owners, you can do both. You can calculate, you can see the data, and you can tell the difference with the pro drivers, which today's pro driver was Oshima-san, which is a phenomenal driver from Toyota. We compare those two datas, and then find out what part can be improved to be more so closer to the Oshima-san's driving. In a nutshell, it was really good. The braking point for me was my big concern, but actually I braked in really well. But I did brake in a little bit actually early, so I could put a brake force a little bit more later. But Oshima-san's brake control is so phenomenal that, like, my brake control is just 100% and down, whereas Oshima-san's like 100%, like gradually going down and then stop. So it's like that kind of data really shows that I could improve this. And then overall, it was a very my data was relatively close to Oshima-san's, but if I improve that kind of stuff, I get more closer to Oshima-san's lap times, which was really great. And then after lunch, we went to actually to the Sector 3 test course, which was consisting of a very different kinds of variety of roads, and those instructors were actually the test drivers from Toyota, and their driving was like, I was mind blown how they can drive these tight, very tight actually, very tight and no escape like roads, going 140 kilometers an hour, so 80 to 90 miles an hour, and like these togeys, and with no braking, just throttle control. And I was so surprised that the car can handle that kind of speed. Two, their driving was so like really smooth that like I really wanted to learn from them, but at the same time their driving was just so phenomenal that I can't really think about replicating. And then 3, that will be just a phenomenal, like it was just like mind-blowing experience, to be honest with you. I get to experience the Zero car from Rally Japan car, which was a GRMN YARIS, the black one. And then the car was like really like different from my car, because the car had a like upgraded the engine mounts and stuff, so it has a lot of body shaking. But other than that, the car was the same car that I was driving, but it felt really different. And also I get to experience the upgraded GRMN YARIS, which will be coming out very soon from Toyota. They didn't give us exact numbers of powers nor what kind of stuff they did. They told me that the exhaust is different. The primary catalytic converter is actually upgraded, and I don't know what kind of system they're using, but so the exhaust system is totally different. And then the ECU has been upgraded to, they told me it was about a number of a GR Corolla, which is about 304 horsepower. I think it will be more closer to GR Corolla horsepower plus a little bit more power of torque. But I could really tell the difference when we're driving on toge roads, because I have experience driving the GRMN YARIS in toge roads, and I can tell you one thing, that car was really fast. And I was so lucky that I get to drive a real test vehicles from Toyota, and it was just like so mind-blowing. And the stuff that right in front of me is their like souvenirs for the people who attend these events. And this is a very cool, it says a GRMN YARIS Sound of Shimoyama. It's actually a keychain of a GRMN engine plaque that's been inside of my engine, the same exact plaque that you will see. This is just so cool. And then this is a cookie jar. A very nice oil can cookie jar right here. It's a choco crunch. And then I don't know what is this one, but it looks to be a very in a fancy, nice wooden box. Let's see it. Oh, again another cookie. Looks delicious. We're gonna have to eat with Kyo-chan later. Kyo-chan is behind the camera, and obviously the pen. And then I got a me and Kyo-chan got a signature from Oshima-san. The t-shirt souvenir, it's really good. And also I didn't brought it here, but actually I got a signature from a different driver who was a driving instructor for YARIS Cup Goodyear car. So yeah, the overall the Toyota's GRMN program and like the special meeting was so cool, and I wish I could get to do it another time, sometime really soon. They actually did some of the people did actually drove their GRMN YARIS at their track, the Shimoyama test course. That was a different event. Unfortunately, I couldn't get a chance to do it, but overall this event was phenomenally good. I wish I get to show you guys what I really experienced at the track over there, but unfortunately we couldn't do it. But anyway, it was so cool, and I'm so glad that I get to drive the GRMN YARIS. the owners were really nice. We talked to some of the owners. They were really nice. And then, I mean, I love the Toyota now. Like that they're capable of doing that kind of stuff. And yeah, I hope someday I get to do some kind of driving in circuit track again very soon. Thank you very much for watching this short clip of a vlog. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Bye bye.
맞다네.